art is the best way to share beauty and emotions. No competition, only appreciation. You keep thinking about life. You keep embracing beauty. I am Cayol. I am the founder of Yishu. Let me share with you how art and philosophy have become a bridge for cultural communication between China and France. Hello and welcome to China Talk. I am Cayol. I am an author and I am Vice President of Sino-French Cultural Forum. I am the founder of Yishu art space, based in Beijing and in Paris. Today, I would like to share with you how a common admiration for culture, art, and beauty has built a significant bridge of understanding between China and France. I like to consider myself a Sino-French soul living in a French body. 20 years ago, I came to China for the first time with my boyfriend, and we decided to get married in Beijing. And to be honest, I was a little bit anxious. But I must confess that when I got off the plane, I instantly felt that this country could give me a lot of positive energy. Maybe I could achieve something here. This is what we call now Yishu. Yishu is very different from other art galleries, museums, or art institutions. It's like a house, a family house. Chinese people, French people, Western people are all welcome. You can mix with people, different people, and have a very nice chat. I built this dream house on the site of the former Sino-French University in Beijing. This university, it's an incredible story. 100 years ago, Cai Yuanpei, an incredible educator, had this brilliant idea, so innovative idea, to let people to become more open-minded. And he turned this place into a cultural bridge between China and France. Why, the first time I entered this historical place, I had the feeling that I could a little bit follow in his footsteps and continue to build the Sino-French bridges. At Yishu, we support young Chinese artists to come to visit France and to stay in France for a 2 or 3 months residency program. And we invite French artists to come to China. Because I believe that we really need to enrich each other, not by talking, but by living in the place, by experimenting the real life. I give you an example. 6 or 7 years ago, I invited a French artist. His name is Lies Amadouche. I noticed that he discovered and started to study some elements of Chinese culture. Recently, he employed some mirrors, light, shadows, to reflect on the traditional Chinese mythology and symbols.
This culture spins all the time, and here you have all the hourglass. They all are 1 hour hourglass, but they constantly spin. And in the middle you have a mirror. The idea is that you want people to think about their relationship with time.
I also often think about the meaning of time, the key issue of our life and the key issue of cultural differences. I once wrote a book And this book is all about time and culture. Pourquoi les Chinois ont-ils le temps? Or in English, why Chinese people have time? 时间里的中国人. You know, the first time I came to China, I immediately felt that Chinese way of dealing with time is very specific. It's incredibly innovative. We Westerners are used to control time and to quantify time. So we have a very limited way of dealing with time. And when we say, okay, it's about 2 hours for a meeting or for a dinner, well, we need to spend 2 hours. While Chinese have a more emotional, more sensitive way of dealing with time. I'm so surprised and so touched by the way my Chinese friends are giving their time to me without looking at the watch. It seems that Chinese people have time because they feel that time is only for sharing. And this Chinese wisdom has passed down from thousands of years of cultural influence. One of the most famous philosophers of Chinese antiques philosophers is called Lao Tzu. So I try to do my best to study Lao Tzu, but I'm just a beginner. I learned a sentence which had a deep influence on me. Wu Wei Er Zhi means to have a very peaceful, patient attitude. This is a very strategical view of thinking and acting. Stop, observe, think, listen, stay focused, and something will come to you. I think we Westerners, we would definitely learn a lot from this way to deal with time.
It's quite stunning how French and Chinese artists immediately tend to connect together. When French artists come over here and they interact with Chinese artists, the chemistry is very spontaneous, very immediate. And this has been true for decades and decades, particularly this year, as we celebrate between the two countries 60 years of diplomatic relations, and also the France-China Year of Cultural Tourism.
60 years ago, 1964, when China and France established again diplomatic relationship, it has been a key moment. Today, 60 years later, we need to continue to follow this spirit of mutual respect. We are different, but we pay respect to each other. And paying respect to each other, we get to know each other, and we reduce the fears, we reduce the misunderstandings, prejudice. I really hope France could be more open to China's research, China's progress in technology, sociology, ecology. So I hope more and more French people come to China to see, to feel, to question. And from a Chinese perspective, I hope there could be more open communication between Chinese and French people. France is waiting for the young generation of Chinese. They will share their values, their worldviews, their emotions, and they will continue to build bridges for a more peaceful, a more harmonious future.